Today's Texas Ghost Ride is the Spanish Governor's Palace.
Yes.
What happened there, babe?
There was lots that happened there, actually. The governor's daughter actually went missing, and
She was playing in the backyard, right?
yes, she was playing in the backyard. She went missing, and they put on this intense, search for a long time and never found her. Years later, there was a servant in the house, and
A maid. She was a maid, right? Well, I guess the same thing, but yeah.
yeah.
Robbers came. They was going to rob the place.
And so they were asking her where the family kept their valuables, and she told them she didn't know, so they tied her up and threw her down a 37-foot well where she drowned.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then,
I mean, talk about getting rid of the evidence, right?
yeah, I mean, how horrible. Then, years later, some remains of a little girl found behind the altar. Now, that's where I get confused, because I'm like, if they never found the girl, how are they going to find remains of her behind the altar? Like, who put that there?
Oh, yeah. Maybe she got trapped.
Had such an intense search for her. Why was she never recovered? They do have tours at the palace, so I'm looking forward to that.
Are we going to do a tour?
Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll check in from the Spanish Governor's Palace once we get there. Later.
We just went up the way here to the chapel?
Cathedral.
And we have been looking for the governor's palace. And then so we thought it was that building right here behind you. Turns out it was City Hall. So it just eluded us, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, missed by an inch, you missed by a mile.
so where is it?
Right there.
Oh, like 6 blocks
Like-
down this way?
Yeah, no, like right there by where we parked.
So like there's where we park.
Yeah, yeah.
There's where the,
Insurance. Hey, in our defense, they could have made a bigger sign. I mean, come on.
yeah, especially for being in Texas, right?
Yeah,
Everything's bigger in Texas.
everything.
All right, babe, so what's the 411 on this place? The daughter of the owner?
Yes,
I thought it was like the daughter of like some,
the official.
yeah, somebody's special.
Yep.
So she went missing.
And they put on an intense search for a few days and never found her. Years later, they did find remains of a little girl, but were unable to determine if that was the little girl's or not. Also, there was a lady that was cleaning, and some robbers came in and decided they were going to rob the place. Well, they didn't know where they kept the valuables, so they asked the lady where, and she didn't know, so they tied her up and threw her in a well 37 feet down. And they probably used one of these desks or chests to hide the valuables.
You know that stereotype that Mexicans are short? I guess that was the accurate stereotype. So, the maid. Robbers came, tied up the maid, threw her in the well.
So like this was like a palace that was considered fancy back in the day, but look how similar it is to like our modern contemporary homes like now.
Well, yeah.
Same.
Fireplace is a little bit to be desired. This was a palace back
This
in
was
the
a
day.
palace, but yeah, look how similar the lines are and the different features are of our modern homes.
Stone floors,
Stone floors,
exposed beams.
beams,
Yeah, it's crazy.
big windows.
Yeah, it's crazy. This was like you said, this was a palace. Courtyard.
Ruh-roh. It's where it all happened.
So I wonder if this was the well.
I don't know. No, it's right there.
Oh.
Oh. It's kind of like Dead Man's Hole.
37 foot. Just on the other side of that, it's 37 foot.
You gonna make a wish?
I don't have any change. So, what apparitions have you seen here?
I believe it's the little girl that has that would jump up and down on the bed.
That's right, because that was the little girl that went missing. And then so they were saying that in the
She
bedrooms,
wasn't like a spooky ghost. She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
fun.
"Oh, will you just come and play with me?"
Right.
And they would hear, people would have heard her ask that. "Hey, can you play with me?"
and
And then she laughs and runs off.
so that was she would go jump on the beds and mess up the bedding, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this place?
It's beautiful. It's not very spooky.
It's not very spooky. Again, you know, I'm sure at night, if you were the only one here, I just, you know, being downtown, all the traffic, all the drunks, I don't see it being spooky. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's neat.
Like, add central AC and we're good. I could live here. Need a bigger bed. What do you think? Could you live here?
Yeah, I could live here.
Minus the downtown aspect.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, and it's a shame because it's pretty nice, you know, culture and.
Yeah, just come down here and drive in circles.
Or just watch this video and we'll show you the palace and you can just go on to the next one. The Spanish Governor's Palace. Interestingly enough, little fun fact for you. No actual Spanish governor lived here. Not one. Probably because it was haunted. I ain't trying to stay in no spooky house, you crazy. All right, on to the next one. Honestly, I'm kind of done with downtown.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks down here. Everything's under construction. So one way this, don't turn here, can't park there. But getting here is a chore, man. Dealing
Just
with
the
all the
driving.
bums. Yeah, I'm done.